Alright. So, today we're talking about, person first, language. Yeah, so basically what that means is there are two ways to talk about autistic people, right? You can say a person has autism, or you can say a person is autistic. Bryce is autistic. Bryce has autism. The autistic community is not 100% on either one. So if you have autistic friends or family members, you're going to want to check in with them, and you're going to want to say, hey, do you prefer being called autistic, or do you prefer saying you have autism? Very different things. Let's think about why. So one of them implies that being autistic is part of who you are. The other implies that it's something you have. So, again, to put that into a little bit more context or understanding, let's compare it to how we talk about ourselves as being gay. I don't have gayness the last time I checked. It's not something I keep in my pocket and whip out every once in a while. It is also not something that I'm actively trying to get rid of. It's not an object. My gayness is not an object. It's a descriptor of me as a person. Bryce is gay. Bryce is really gay. But yeah, so that's why I say things like, I am queer, not I have queerness. It sounds weird. The same way that some things you do have, like let's say this. I have a spine, but is a spine part of who I am fundamentally? No. So I don't go around saying I'm a spine, or yeah, I am spine. Sounds ridiculous, but I do have a spine. So that's basically, there's a car guide going by. I don't know if anyone can hear. Probably not. It's got a really low engine. But so, to me, that's a very basic, linguistic difference. One is a subject. Autistic is saying that I'm the subject of that experience, and when instead you say I have it, like I would have a spine, I have autism, I have gayness, that's turning it into an object that you either like having or you don't like having. But either way, it implies that it's not a part of who you are. So, the autistic community is not 100% in agreement over which one's better. That being said, most of us have a large preference for autistic person, because we believe that it's not something that needs to be removed from who we are, and more importantly, we believe that it's a set in characteristic of what's going on. Yeah, it's not something about me that's ever going to change. It's not something I want to change. It's not something that I'm ashamed of. I'm an autistic person. I'm a gay person. I'm a trans person. I'm a funny person. Anything that you can identify as part of your personality, as part of like who you are that. You don't have it. I don't have funniness. I am funny. I might lose it. And right now I am nice. I've lost that before. But I don't have niceness. It's not an object. Neither is autism. So, me personally, my friends and family, I am deeply on board with the language of Bryce is autistic. That is what I would like you to say to people. I would really, 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 really like it. Yeah, I would really, really, really like it and appreciate it if those, at least who are talking about me, could stop saying, if you do that, I have autism. I don't have it. It's not in my back pocket. It's not in my backpack. It is deeply interwoven with my DNA and soul. And for that reason, I just am autistic. Fuck, you know? But, so that's what that has to do with. It's a debate. Most autistic people prefer being called autistics, but some people definitely do still prefer the has autism point of view, so please don't discredit that. They're just two different grammatical ways of approaching what autism is and how to speak about it. You should be aware of both of the ways to talk about it. You might want to check out a few other videos on the differences and how other people feel about them, as well as checking out a few online resources. I will link some in the description that I think are particularly illuminating or not problematic. That being said, feel free to go watch on your own and figure out if I'm problematic. As always, questions are more than welcome. Text me, comment on the video, send me a message telepathically. I'm here, I'm ready. Ask me anything. I like being called autistic. I'm glad that the people in my life who didn't know now. And it's a pretty simple thing to kind of work on with your language. To everyone who tries to, just think about this in general. Every time parts of my friends or family or parts of just the general public attempt to understand autism better, that's like, let me throw a goddamn party. So thank you, as always. It's literally a pleasure to make these videos. So I love you guys. I hope you know that you are incredibly important. I think you're God, and I know you're God. But more than that, I hope you know that you are brilliant people, every single one of you. And I hope today, no matter whether you watch this in the morning, the evening, the afternoon, in the middle of the night, I hope whatever's coming next for you in time and space is pretty fucking cool. In fact, something tells me if you're watching this video at whatever time you watch it, whenever in history, if it's 3 months from now, if it's tomorrow morning, if it's, 17 years from now when it's just uploaded into your brain from some chip, I'm positive your next 3 hours are gonna fucking rock. So go have fun. I've put the magic into the video. I don't know how I did it, but I have absolute faith that you're about to have an amazing time. So fucking stop watching this and go do exactly what you want to do and drink water while you're doing it. I love you so much. It's stupid. Okay. Bye, guys.